you're catching this video on YouTube after the stream, I would sincerely appreciate a thumbs up and a follow on Twitch. I am desperately in need of subscribers, so if you could by any means subscribe, please do so. We're not doing a game, we're doing a load game. We are at Barista. We have number 37 we're taking off with. We have had a few saves, have we not? By the way, if you're catching us now, please do say hi in the chat. And let's get a street named after you. Say hello and let me know what you want that street to be called, and let's get it going. All right, so we got a couple of house cleaning items here. So lack of entertainment and spacious homes. That is the first time I've seen a larger building hit that before. It's abandoned. I can't do anything with it, so we're going to bulldoze it. We got a couple of those. So really we need businesses in this area. So let's do some larger businesses. Snag that section. We'll snag that section. And that section. And let's get some business going in here. And then we'll bulldoze a few things here. And same here. Pause. I do a bigger building there, and then we'll do all of this at once. See if we get a big section going. Yeah, we got a big one there. Okay, cool. We got a few of those. You are also not liking life. Neither are you. All right, so we got the abandoned buildings taken care of. You know, we still have a problem with the death. So we got 15 vehicles for this area. We got a number over here as well. So other cemeteries here. Only 5 gathering here, and it's only doing University Hills. Maybe we select our new area for now as well. And then this one's only doing, oh, it's doing 3 Industrial Park. So let's remove Industrial Park. Let's see if that makes a difference, because no one really dies here at work the way I've seen it. Now, obviously that could change, and that's not how things work typically. There are industrial accidents given, but usually the death and the requirements are all over here. So let's just see if that does solve any of this. That's a lot, man. Like, I mean, that's like 10 or 15. Look at this. It's all over the place. What does our, not that, medical, healthcare, it's all green across the board. The buildings themselves are not, however. So healthcare availability is brown in this section, and it's because the bridge. Okay, so then there's the bridge here, and we've got that. What else? So then we go back to healthcare. So this section's pretty bad. We got 2 deaths there. We actually have an abandoned building. Ew. And then these buildings here are the same. Healthcare availability. The streets look okay. I don't know. We got a hospital put right there, right? So, and it's only got 6 patients. It's almost as if we take that hospital, move it over here with our kind of like newer area, right? So push it to the other side, and then we put another hospital somewhere over in this vicinity and see what that does. What is our income right now? We're making, man, it's still back down to 1.2. I know that sounds like a lot, but we've had it fluctuate up to over 2 million. But I feel like anytime we get into that 2 million, we tend to drop right back down because I throw down services that throw us back down. Oh, so definitely Mao to you. Hello. I think we're being let know that our food is not full. I have to go do that here in a second. That is the cat of the minute. All right, let me go take care of that real quick. Let's test our be right back screen. Let's see what that does. I will be right back, guys. Let me go fill the cat bowl. Alright, well, we got a be right back screen test out of that. Let me know what you think about that. We're gonna get fancy on this stream, guys. We got all the screens to show and share. So, we're back in it. Let's see. The focus for this session was gonna be this highway over here. This section here is really terrible. See how they're built up? I don't quite understand it. I think these trucks, a lot of them are trying to go here. And for that reason, it's causing a backup, which we're going to have more and more of a problem because honestly, anything coastal is going to end up being our industry. In this whole area, we're going to build up industry because we need jobs for a lot of the people that aren't working in the businesses over here. So we need some industrial jobs. And our wind is doing this thing where it goes out to the coast. So because of that reason, we can't put industry anywhere near the residents, businesses, that sort of thing, right? We just can't do it. If we do, like, let's say for instance, we put industry in this section here, the wind would blow all that pollution right over our residents. So we have to put it at the exterior here. I don't know if that's quite like reality. I mean, it would seem so. You find if you go to like more rural areas near the coast, you see the plastics and the plants like that that end up being next to the ocean for whatever reason, not naming names. But that kind of seems to be a thing. So what I think we should do is maybe take this highway, slightly relocate it coming inward into here, and then making this a nice bigger area to get on and off the highway, and then free up a little bit of room in here. So I'm thinking maybe we look at doing, I'm gonna go ahead and pause, and then we'll look at our intersections. So we got a bunch of nice ones, like big ones like this. The problem with these, we don't need two highways. We only have a highway going north and south in the direction we're going here. And we've got a highway going east and west in this one as well. Now we do need the ability to take roads going that way. I don't care about cost. Cost is not an issue. 40K for that, that's fair. This one, however, only really has a major highway going north and south, and the other one is more of a it's got an over and an under. That kind of fits what I'm seeing. And I mean, it's not any less. It is a little bit less footprint than that guy. Because I don't know how I can fit this one in is the problem, really. It's rather large, and then this one's not quite as large. So we could move a few things out of the way and throw that one maybe in like here. No matter what we do, this is never going to be perfect. I'm just going to start out by saying that. So we got north and south on that one. And then we got on-ramps there. I just don't know if that's going to really be enough to solve our problem. We could do two roundabouts on that one. It's just a massive intersection here. I want to try to get us set up to where we don't have to worry. We have not done that one. That one's bigger than anything else. We don't have to worry later on. I mean, that's the point. Like, I don't want to put one down. I have to come back to it later on and try to fix something. And this one doesn't have anything going straight. So it gives us no across the street. Maybe that's a good thing, actually. So what if we did this guy to accomplish getting on the highway, right? And then we did a bridge just to accomplish getting to the other side of the street. This would do north and south and get all of our traffic going north and south in one section, right? I'm not opposed to this. So we could do this. We could say north and south would come down this corridor off Copper Street up here. And then on the south side of Copper Street could be our on-ramp to the other side over here, this other corridor. It's a little bit smaller of a footprint too, which I like. I mean, it may work. It kind of breaks up our traffic between two different sections, if you will. I don't hate this. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna pause. We're gonna delete out all of this here. Here, 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 here. So we're gonna take this piece and this Briar Rose section. Really, we're just gonna delete all of this, to be honest. And anything to do with this cross section's going. We are ripping the Band-Aid, man. I feel like we had a lot of great intentions with this, but every time we tried to solve the problem, we ended up just patching it. We're gonna have a lot more traffic here in the coming time because really this whole area is going to be industry, and it would be nice to actually move a lot of this over slightly so we could have more room. So maybe we rethink that actually. So let's pull this back all the way over to like in this section here, and then we can curve it in. Okay, so we got this street, right? And then this would be our on ramp, like here, Copper Street. Trying to think, make sure that's our main drag. Copper Street is not actually. This Popular Street is our main drag from the inside because it goes all the way across, right? Goes. We got this one here, and we got this one here. So yeah, let's do Proper Street. Bam. Jam. Bam, jam. I'm gonna do it like right about there. And we can split those two roads right before it. Let me move over. Doesn't really need to be necessarily perpendicular, but how about there, right? Okay. And then we come back up here. We're going to curve these in. Like here? Trying to make it still where I can curve it back the other way, right? So there, we come way out here. Let me curve back in. Oh, we went too far. And then back in. Bam. Come here. Professor Nutbutter. wrong. I don't know if y'all heard Professor Nutbutter, but he sounds very, let's say, circa World War II. Clearly non-make. Oh, yeah. That didn't work. Here. Let's see. Oh, we're doing the same thing twice. Gosh dang it. Glad I caught it there versus later on. We got to go back the other way. So we're going to come this direction here. 3 lanes. Interesting. So it exits at 3 lanes, it enters at 3 lanes. That's kind of cool. So good to know. We can actually do 3 lanes here all the way to like there. And then kind of curve it a little bit. I didn't really like the curve. There, right? We don't need 3 lanes that far. So we can go back down to 2 now. And then curve. And then 2. Oh, that didn't really give me the option to curve. Okay, and then curve to stay there. And then you're not needing to curve much. Getting close. Let's come back slightly. It's a little wonk on that, but I think that worked out. We can fix that if we need to. Okay, so we're coming way out here. Unfortunately, we're going to cut into a little bit of this. I mean, that's not terrible because really we can cut it through here. So let's go do that. Let's cut out all of this. You guys can get over it. Or we build the thing. I don't know what that is. Just say no. When it asks us, you definitely just want to make sure of it. You don't want to just willy-nilly hit delete. White part. Alright, get all of this taken care of. Be nice if there was like an all-in-one kind of thing. Because as soon as you start doing big sections, it starts being a hassle. This is kind of a hassle. By the way, if you're watching, like always, say hello in chat. And let's get a street named after you. Or after the fact, if you're watching on the recording. There's a park, by the way. Say hello in the comments, and we will get a street named after you in the next session. The next live, if it were. Find myself as a YouTuber. Don't know. All right, so we're coming from here. We're connecting into user. Kind of want to curve, but we really don't have enough space for one. So we'll just kind of go like there. And then on this one, we're going to go just the opposite. We're going to go from the tippy tip right about there to straight. See if we can, no, we're overlapping way too far. How about there? Into there. All right, so we got our loopity-loop and our highway back. You look semi-decent. And then we're going north and south. We're going around. That looks kind of jacked, but this is what it is. Okay, so then we got these. these is um hmm, it does make me want to have this bigger. Or at least have it tier like north, south, and then straight. Not really sure how I feel about this. Because we have the potential to cause a lot of construction. And oh, you know what I didn't realize with this? We have nothing going to the industry side. We can do an overpass, but we might have a lot of people coming north and south that want to go to the right. Ah, we didn't think about that, did we, y'all? We could do two of these. Ooh, we could do two of these. Okay, now we're putting our thinking cap on here. We could do another one facing the other direction. We could literally do this guy here, turn it the other way. Um, and honestly, I would prefer it facing that way because our only major street is that Briar Rose, but really and truly none of that in the end of it matters. Hmm. I just don't know if we could fit all of it in. I mean, I'll be honest, it almost fits right there. We're just shy of Briar Rose. So we can move you slightly north, flip it around this way, and go off Copper Street here, which is not necessarily a main drag. I do like it being off of the one that's there, though. But it would be easier, honestly, to grow you, because to grow... What am I at? I'm coming sideways into this, aren't I? No, okay, our main road originally was Beechwood. We're going to call that one... I want to rename that. Yeah. Okay, so that's the main drag, and it actually doesn't even go all the way out. It's Polar Street, and I guess we had Copper Street. This was our main drag because it goes in front of here. The problem with this street is we can't expand it. If we go either way expanding that street, we're going to kill one of the two colleges. We'll have to move the colleges. That'd be terrible. This one up here, we're just cutting into businesses. We could go the north side and not really hurt anything. We can't move Notre Dame, obviously, or we could, but it would be a lot of cost. So we got that pretty much lined up with where I'd want that one. The question now is we'd have to redo industry, which is not a problem. I'm much less worried about redoing industry. So that being said, what if we did another main drag and put it north of here versus having it all clustered in this section? So we come up here and say we wallop this guy down right on top just before going the other side. Maybe we even leave enough room. Where is... Okay, wait, before we do that, we wanted a section to go across the street to connect the two sides. University Boulevard could technically be that. Again, we're putting a lot of pressure on that road if we do. The other road we could do is Copper Street. It does not come all the way through. No, I really don't want it that, because this is going to be another section that's a main drag too. I'm trying to see. So University Boulevard's here. That one goes... Let's try Copper Street, I guess. It's really our only other alternative. Okay, so we could come someplace in here. Sorry. This is one of those games, if y'all have never played this, and then for significant time never played this, when you start building a city, I mean, it's like life planning kind of things. Like you're planning now for like time. If you don't get it right, you're just going to redo it. And it's not that you can't redo it. It's just that it's time, you know, it takes effort. And if you're here to have fun, you don't want to keep stepping on your own toes, if you were. So I really can't get far enough. Can I get far enough south? So, okay, let's do this. Let's try to get just about even with the other side of Beach Street, way over there on the right. That looks pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. Feel like we are a little off. Got right. Gosh dang it. Too far. All right, another question for you. If you're in chat, where is the best hamburger you've ever had? You were going to leave right now, out your door. You were going to go to said place. Whatever that place is. What is the place called? And where is it at? Where is the best burger you have ever bought? Be curious. Let me know in chat. I had a burger today. It was darn good. I don't know if I'd go with the best burger in the world, but it was darn good. Curious where yours is. Okay, so then I'm thinking like this road, we can really do it to go straight across there. So now we got one coming this way, we got one going that way, and then this sucker, Copper Street, will be Main Street. And that sucker is going to go all the way across directly. And that will be our thoroughfare. See what I did there, folks? Do you see what I did there, folks? So we're going to expand the road on the outside. That's going, that's going, that's going, that's going, that's going. All of this is going to be expanded. We got nothing built here. We are free to do with what we want to do up into about right there. And we'll come up 30 points. And then right before the highway, we make a bridge. Like a so. And then we can do like a so, and then like. Why doesn't it come down? Down. To there, right? Okay, all right, okay, yeah. And then we click up 30, right? And then we come down 30 to like a so. Like so, like a so. Look at that. Didn't really look as great as I thought it would, but you know, I'll take it. Okay, and then we can go way out here.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question
Trying to
is,
get it to kick, but it's not doing it.
we know you can't move forward unless you keep both eyes
All
stayed
right,
straight
so we
ahead.
got that. We'll probably have to redo this whole intersection, but that's all right. All right, we got the bridge going over. We need to connect our feeder roads.
Somewhere
So we got this guy going. So let's do this. Let's do you.
if you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, if it
There.
plays,
We come back to highway. We go up there.
and you know what that means, folks. It means we're not cutting things close enough. That's right. You could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
All right, now I'm wondering if we take a road and make a major road that goes from like here straight north, bypassing all this little small traffic and then connecting in somewhere here. So let's maybe take a road. We'll go. This is gonna be a major road eventually. So we take a road. Really want to make it go north and south. But let's do. Oh, I can't tell what 90 looks like because I can't draw 90 unless I see it. Like here. What the heck? Oh, there's that guy in the way. These pesky power lines, man. I feel like green. Pesky bird. It's pesky power line for me. I got 90 right there. Oh, that's 90. Oh, we got our 90. All right, bam. I don't mind curving it eventually, so then we can curve it over. But let's come down over here. I had a roundabout right here, right? So we could take this road that goes to the right. What I'm thinking is we make it tiny, and then we come north with it. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it because we got a big road there. So if we did, yeah, if we did a road that fit along here, that would be it. And then if we did a road that fit along here, that would be it. And we'd have to come out. Just seeing, okay, if we're going to maximize space, can it go under? It intersects, which we don't want. We don't want to intersect. Okay, so let's just say we come to here, okay? And then on this road, we want to go underneath this bridge. No, I mean, I have under 30. Come on, what the heck? Go under 60. Yeah, baby. How about there? And then we come back up. When can I come back up? How about right there? Okay. And then I don't want to come up and go very far. I want to come to there. We need a curve. All right, so let's see what that looks like. So it goes underneath the main road. Would have been nice if that would have been underneath here strategically. But all right, whatever. I mean, I'll take it. You know, beggars can't be choosers. And then we want to correct. That looks wonk. Maybe I'm being a beggar and not a chooser. 180, right to, where is 180? From the power line. I mean, you know, why wouldn't it be? It did 90 degrees. That's not 90 degrees of what, y'all? I don't know. What does that look like? Better, right? Okay. And then we're paused, so we could try and move you. But we gotta delete you out. There and there. Okay, and then we're gonna take the road, the road, if you will, go straight a Rooney. Like a that. Like a so. And then we come back, we take electric, we go bam. And then we plop it back down like a blam. Do we have liftoff? I don't think we do. What the heck? Oh, we got it. All right, just hold your breath because I don't know if that's gonna last, but let's find out. Okay, so we got our cross across, we got our loop-de-loop, and we got our loop-de-loop, and then now we got to connect the highway up here. We getting close. All right, so we got 3 lanes, but it's okay. We're gonna go into 2. We got a hook to the right. like that. Oh, I got a hook. Nope. 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 And oh, we got it. Okay. Okay. Looking beautiful. That looks jacked as heck. I have no idea what this is doing. It is a road in the middle of nowhere. Ah. What if we just have that kind of feed in from the other road? So we could say, you go here and then there. And it's just another road, like any other. Doing its own thing, experiencing the world, out for a good time. I have no idea if it helps us at all. The point was not that road. The point was to have a good time, y'all. The point was to have a good time. I remember my son saying that. Having a good time. All right, so then these two roads. By the way, if you're watching, please say hello in chat. Austin is back. What up, homie? He is back. What's going on, man? We are causing problems, creating mayhem, solving world issues. And apparently we left this community abandoned. Let's put a road in there. We are dragging into here. We are not dragging. We'll drag that way. They're back. Slightly not as mad. Slightly not as mad. Oh, we did kill someone that was in a hearse, a requirement. So there we go. Austin, you are a champ, by the way. You are like 3 of 3 of my last streams. I'm just going to salute you, sir. An official salute because I think you have made 3 straight streams in a row. So I appreciate your support. Cannot tell you how much I appreciate your support, sir. So this street here, this here street, Sycamore, I almost want to call it Syndom? I don't know. Sycamore Street is a problem. We're going to come off the highway. We're going to go onto Summit Street, right? The problem isn't Summit Street. They're not going to want to go there. They're going to want to go to Sycamore because that's where all the businesses are. So we got to figure out a way to get onto said Sycamore Street. Popping Adderall, solving problems today. Rock on, man. All good, man. Well, I'm glad that you are chiming in. I have a question for you. The Sycamore Street is where every building we have right now is currently going across, and you can see how wrangled it is. It's not straight. It's crooked as heck. But, it's kind of a beautiful thing because it's the original street. Do I just expand it and leave it be? Or what I was thinking originally was I created this other branch, this Summit Street, that has nothing built on it currently, which it will, obviously, and have like 2 north and southbound streets, like north-south, right? This angle. Or do I just make one major street going north to south? I mean, we're talking a total revamp of that area. I don't know how to handle that. And the buildings on the left side, the west side of that road, are not really in existence. So I could maybe expand left and not have to have 2 streets here. I don't know what to do. Her intersection to the right. So you're thinking intersection here, I'm guessing. All right, so let's try this. So if we go 2 lanes, we come right here, going there, right? And then right here, we're going there. And then we'll make a major intersection here. We'll go big and like there. No, I didn't like that. Ugh, it doesn't like any of that business. All right, what if we did a roundabout? What? Y'all crazy. All right, so let's try this. Now we do a roundabout. What? You're a joke. You are an absolute joke. By the water plane. By the water plane. Over here? An intersection? Can't do it too far over here because the main drags are all over here. So it'd be these two streets. I guess the point would be, do I combine the two that I've created now into one? Hence, should I just delete Summit and expand Sycamore? Bigger roundabout. Yeah, I don't think it'll work. It's going up here now. Let's try something else. Let's try something else. So if I do this, my problem I think is this curve, right? If I just do a north to southbound deal, so we just come in 180 degrees, right? I think they don't like curves. Nope, it just doesn't want to go where I place it. Doesn't care anything about what I want to do. It wants to go there. How about we do there, and then now we do an intersection of a roundabout. Now, do you do a big one?
Don't steal my car. I mean, the old Hornbuckle-mobile, please. Oh, good. Here they are. Well,
I can't connect it now.
for listening to Second Moon.
Oh, there we go. Okay. There. It's not.
And on to our main feature.
Oh my gosh.
Commercial district is booming as the area
What? I don't even know what that is.
and stores, bringing the latest
Like, how did that shape become a thing? This was the one benefit of this game.
fancy local Jarva mate, or so my
Oh my gosh.
good for business and good for the community.
Here I said the roads were good in this. Well, whatever I just did there actually fixed something, though. I deleted something and it kind of made it right. So I wonder if I can connect it in now. 2 lanes going to U, invalid shape, doesn't like it. And I can't come this way. I have to go outward. It says invalid shape. What if I come over here and then come in? That kind of works. Oh, actually, I have to go here. Sorry. Like that. It's ugly, but it worked. It worked. Okay, so then we have a 2-lane road. I mean, this looks really gnarly here. To here? All right. Oh, this is going to be our problem now. But let's see. Now we solve this guy with the curve. So we're going to come here. Oh, sorry, the second click didn't click. Same issue as before. Repeat. All right. And that's pretty gnarly in a corner, but that's connected. As oogly as it is. I mean, we do have a lot of room in here to create more businesses, which I appreciate. I do have a feeling that this corridor right here, we're going to have to expand. I don't really feel like there's much else we can do but expand that. What up, Sarah? Sarah. How's it going? We are creating mischief, mayhem, and traffic jams. All right, so we have redone the entire section now. All the cars are meticulously trying to get back onto the highway, deciding if I created yet another traffic jam or if we're in traffic heaven. A yoga studio with all that empty space. I would love to put a yoga studio down. I will look to achieve that. We are creating a traffic jam right now. Everyone trying to come off the camping highway that they are now assigned to get back onto the main street. A yoga studio. That'd be really cool if you could like search for businesses. Like search to see if there is a yoga studio. Because we have a whole bunch of businesses randomly named, right? But there would be one that was like peaceful yoga or something to that effect. Oh, there's like Spasm Electronics or something like that. I feel like we're doing all right with this. This road's going pretty good here. It gets pretty narrow right here. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. So we come to here, upgrade. That's really big. We're not doing that. We're going to do this one here. We upgrade. What did that do? Yeah. Okay. There. So we upgraded all of that. Perfect. I feel like that's better. This area right here could be a problem. I'm noticing that these cars aren't going anywhere. We could technically delete this section here. Let's just leave it for now and see what that looks like. All right. Before we go on to just anything random, I definitely want to look at the housing issues that we're having right now. So let's take care of some of these older housings and let's start updating them into medium density because we're getting a lot of requests for that at this point, unfortunately. This kind of crushes my heart slightly. I mean, who would want their house to be deleted and to come in with new housing, if you will? I don't think anyone would, right? Okay, so we got this whole section here. Let's do some row housing in this section here, and then we'll do some bigger business slash housing on the side. And then we'll hit play. Let that fill in. And then it does help businesses because we're having issues with them getting customers because we're creating a whole lot more housing in one section there. We got these guys here, so we'll come in. Yoga studio. Man, it's still in my head, sorry. Nice if you could just do a little bit more of the nuance of business, if you will. Control that slightly more. I like that idea. Okay, so we're going to delete all this out. Go with that. And then we got one building here next to a nice building, actually. So then we will delete. I don't feel it's fair. Like, you got one person that can't afford rent, and then the whole block gets demolished because of it. Like, all these houses get demolished because one guy says he can't afford rent. So we're like, oh, you can't afford rent? No one's going to have rent because they're all going to be homeless. Like, I don't really like that idea. That's not really... I don't know. Something about that mechanic in the game is not the greatest. I have a question. Do these guys all have pools? No. Oh, it's a garden with either a sun tanning spot or a shade. That was my question earlier. Like, how did these guys afford a backyard? This is just a swing. I like his style. He just says, all I need is a swing, and I'm happy. What up, Raymond Copeland? What is that? Is that a goal? Turn the wrong way? That's kind of cool. I think it's like just like a little soccer or a hockey net turned the wrong way. All right, well, I don't like the graphics right now. They're glitching again. I've not saved in a while. Speaking of graphics, let's save. We're on 38. Save Rooney. Save. Come on now, don't fail me. All right, and then options. Let's just check graphics. Oh, they went back down. Water quality, we don't care about. We want that one high. Animation, I don't care about, but I definitely would like my cities to look like actual cities, because whatever medium looked like was terrible. See how it looks black? Okay, it's reloading. We'll give it a second. I won't judge. That's better. And then the backyards don't all look the same now. But we are still having hearse issues. All right, let's solve the housing crisis over here. We're going to do row homes here, here, and here. And there we go. Okay. And then I don't know what to do about you. Row homes. Oh, we still have a few over in this area. I'm going to hit pause again. And we're going to look at our hearse because I feel like we have way too many deaths and or not enough cemeteries. So we'll solve that problem next. Okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna create row homes all along here. And then we'll do this section, that section, and then all through here. Play. I'm gonna create all this into homes. All view. Cool. The first update's coming out. I did check on my OBS stuff. I did not check on the updates for this. I know there's a graphic update. Obviously it changed because I'm having to rechange the graphics settings and I can get to high without it dragging on here. So that's good. And there's a few other little small things that they changed. Nothing drastic that I remember. Okay, so that's done there. And then I think now we need to look at hearse. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the game. We're gonna come up to here. What would that be under? I mean, healthcare's fine for the most part. We got capacity high. We don't have any crematorial. I wonder if that's the problem. We don't have any way to cremate people, which would be this one. Hold on. So let's go to our, what would that be at? Medical? Crematorium. So let's solve that. Maybe that's, I don't think that's the problem though. That's okay. We'll add one. I mean, yeah, everyone has their preference, and I'll be honest, I think that's my preference. So come into death and dismemberment. We select some death and dismemberment in a general death and dismemberment area. Where does the road need to be on this guy? Oh man, hold on. We go back into medical, we go back into death and dismemberment, we hit I. Road goes to the front, y'all. So we can do, say, there, pause. And we come in with a row add. And we make it not upgradable. I'm trying to upgrade the road, and we're not dragging it from across the country. We want that road
That was truly
Oh, come on now.
Counterpart. You're listening to Second Moon Radio, the station of levitated tastes. Don't touch that dial.
There. There. Oh, that. It's just how crooked things go. You know, like you just draw a road and it doesn't want to draw straight. I mean, it's probably not the game's problem. It's more my problem. I probably didn't need to draw nearly that big of a road. Now I have a crematorium there. And then you have upgrades. Ah, oh, junk, man. Increase the speed at which processes can. Okay, so we could do an upgrade that does not fit, basically, because of this park. Or these houses. We could actually take up a house. We can move the park. What does this do? Extended cold storage. I don't really think any of that matters at this point. The hearses do matter. All right, so can we do the hearse? We have to move the park. Like, literally have no choice. Okay, so let's pause. We either move the park or we delete it, essentially. That kind of stinks, man. So when we take the park, we'll move it. We could take you. You're at a clinic. So let's do two things. We'll take you, we'll move you over here. And then I don't know if this is going to work, but let's do that. And then we'll take you, move you. I'll move you kind of close to that, but giving enough room for the clinic. We're killing a lot of houses to do that. Nice if we could catty corner you, but that didn't work either. It's funny, all that work we did over here got deleted because my game crashed. I don't know if that's funny, but it's true. It's true. Okay, I'll move you there for now. And we come back into someplace. Oh, yep, that was right here. And we want more hearses, so we're going to do a hearse pack. A pack of hearses. What another pack of hearses right there. And then, you know what we could do? Would be cool. We had this highway over here. That had a bunch of cemetery remains. We can move you into, oh yeah, put you in the center of the park and put you right here. I like this idea. We got a little forest going. We're just gonna we're not gonna kill any trees we got going. We're gonna go right there. And then literally, you got a crematorium, you've got a cemetery, and you've got another little cemetery, the old cemetery there. I like it. What's going on, Selena? How we doing? Thank you for chiming in. By the way, I appreciate you saying hello. For that, would you like a street named after you? And if so, what would you like me to call it? All right, so we're going to do that. We got two hearses. Now, I'm wondering if all of our hearse issues we were having were basically because we didn't have the crematorium. We only had this cemetery. We can't create any more hearses here. Interesting that you found. Oh, I'm gonna create ourselves a problem, you know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because we can't put it there, and we can't put it here. And the only place I could put it was what I just covered up. Dag nabbit. Dag nabbit. Um, hmm. That's a little disheartening. I don't think I can move all of that. Let's see, if I move you. Oh, it does move. Okay, hold on. Pause. We're going to delete this big street and that big street. And then we're going to do this. You have a street named after you. Have Tia Street. Well, we can certainly do it. Let's do it. What do you want it called? That's overlapping. Oh, it's overlapping this. Uh, all right, so we need to move you out of the way. Again. Man, I tell you what, we are just picking on this old cemetery ruins. It is just being hopscotched around. So we're gonna put it here. Curious if we killed trees by doing so. Wait. My wife is teasing me. I think she wants a street called Tootsaluru. All right, let's see. We can do. I want to make sure I can put a little alleyway on the right, left of that. So we do that. We can do a little alleyway here. Can we actually fit a street in there? Aw, snap. Look at that. We could technically fit a street in there, and then we could have businesses back here and whatnot. Oh, that's cool. All right, so we got that. We moved it over. And then now, well, I still don't know if that helps us with our crematorial area. Because we can't move these guys. Ah, that stinks. Because I can't take you and put you on the corner. The cemetery piece is here because I want to make this guy, right? But he can't attach anywhere. Rats. Um, Cemeteries need a lot of room. They need lots of room. So maybe we make another area dedicated to the cemetery. Because we got a lot of things around this that aren't helping. There's a section here that it could technically take, which isn't far. Could we move the whole thing over here? Certainly could not do that easily. What if we did? I don't think it'd be enough. I was trying to see if we took this pathway here and made a road, would it fit? All right, hold on. Let's see. If we did, we took this road and deleted it, and then did just a tiny road. Probably need to do that road and go across. I don't think it's gonna be enough room. It doesn't look like enough room. This is gonna blow up eventually too. We're gonna be moving things to move things. I don't like it. Just curious, does it actually fit? Nope, it does not, and it does not that way either. So essentially when we move things, it takes whatever we attach to it and tries to move that whole block with it. Fortunately or unfortunately. So we moved this to here, let's say. It couldn't fit in the same box because it probably would overlap with that. So there you go. Good times. Good times. By the way, if you're watching, please say hello in chat, and let's get a street named after you. we have a request for a street to be called, look back at it one more time, Toots LaRue. So we have a couple of streets over here. One called Franklin, right? That's a massive street. We have another one down here with trash on it. Kent Street. Kent Street, you were really long. That would kind of stink to have Kent Street go all the way up into a medical district named Toots LaRue. You divide a street name up. Because I don't want to name the whole thing Toots LaRue. And you put it in chat. I love it. I mean, I just want to name the street. It's just part of the thing. Oh, actually, we could do this one. Cedar Street right here. Toots LaRue. And it's our trash street. Oh, it's Lock Rue. Literally. La space Rue. Toots LaRue. Okay? You got it. You got a Toots LaRue. It's the trash street. This whole area is very Toots LaRue. Let's take a closer look at how Toots LaRue we are. I mean, this pile is piling. It's very stinky. I mean, we have a barrel of something. It's Stinkers, by the way, is the name of the company. We have a chest of something. We have some red liquids. I mean, some paper plates. Can we come up with a bunch of names while you work? Man, you can come up with as much as you want. For street names is what you're talking about? Let's do it. I'm all about it. What's going on over here? Oh, he's moving trash around. And he's moving the toots. This guy's called the Toot Mover. Toot Mover. No, he's the Toot. Can only name so many things, guys. You cannot name the loader a Toot Mover, apparently. We've discovered that. Austin, I say go for it, bud. I will tell you that I would like to still reserve the ability to give people a name in the street if we've already named it. So unless it's named after you specifically, I do want to be able to name other people into the streets. It's kind of a good catch for people too, to kind of make them feel a part of the game. So if I do rename it after the fact, please don't be offended. Cubby's Maggie Street. Let's see. Let's see. We do the circle. We'll do. How about we do circle? There you go. Cubby's Maggie's circle. We got a bunch of houses here that need to be replaced. Let's do that while we're here. We'll go some row houses along. Actually, you know what? No, let's just do the full thing, man. Go big, a bigger. On all of these guys, and these guys, and these guys. All of these guys. And then it's playing. And then we'll delete what we can and let it build in. What else you got, Austin? Any others? By the way, I can't thank you enough for joining and watching. Having people watch playing the game makes it so much more enjoyable. I'll just say that. It really does. You can play a game all day long by yourself and kind of go at something, but to have others join in and kind of partake with you, it makes it more fun. So I do appreciate that. Bam. I think these guys didn't get moved out, so let's make sure we got them set right. I don't think we did. Unfortunately, we just killed Grandma's house. All right, we got all those redone. We got a few over here still begging to have different housing. What else we got? Anyone else new to the channel? Want to say hello and chat and let me know your name and say a street name that you would like a street named after you for. Be a part of the city. This guy here is undecided. He is condemned, but yet building at the same time. I don't, and he comes right back building. Okay, so let's just unselect you. I don't really get what's going on there. Oh no, I mean I've condemned you. You can't build there now. Because you ruined it. You've ruined your chance, sir. You had the chance to build, but you condemned yourself. Alright. So I'm curious. If we go back, we've got a couple more houses in this section up north. So we keep looking at our housing. Oh, look at this. Okay, so we've got high demand. This is the part that kills me. We got very low demand for medium density, right? But at the same time, we have no demand for high density and huge demand for the low density. But everyone's asking on the map the high rent things. Are saying that they want higher density places. You're saying you want Snuffleupagus Avenue, the elephants from Disney. Yeah, not Disney means Sesame Street, right? Snuffleupagus? I can't even pronounce it either. And name the part phenomenon. Noah's red car party. I don't know what that last one means. One race street opposite way. Oh, I love that. Let's see. Can we name a street? Pleasant Highway. I don't know if I can name one street. Here we go. Butter Highway. Let's see. A one-way street. We're gonna need to get to that going downtown at some point for sure. I think Buttercup's probably our best bet. Where was that at? Buttercup Highway? We'll call it opposite. Oh my gosh. OPPOISTE way. There's that one. Got you covered. Snuffleupagus. Let me see how you spell that one. That's good. I like that. I think it's from Sesame Street. I hope we're on the same page. I think I got it. And then we need to snuff up Snuffleupagus Street. So let's go with one of these streets here. We'll do, because this one's kind of jacked by its own, Autumn Street. Actually, it might be kind of cool to see that with the trees, though. It's a little housing street. I don't know. We'll leave that one alone. We got Highland Street. Let's try that one, maybe. Do that one. I don't know. Picking streets out of random. Do Snuffleupagus Street. And then how about we name Maple Street? Ooh. There we go. So we got Sesame Street and then Snuffleupagus Street. It's a really hard word to say. The older I get, I'm realizing. Oh my gosh. No, I was going to say Sesame Street just went all the way across the bridge. That was a major corridor. We might have to rename that again eventually to somebody. But we got Sesame Street. It's going really far north and south. Rock on. I hope that was the one you were saying. Coming back to chat. I think we're good. I'm up to date on that. Perfect. All right, let's see. What else? I'm gonna hit play. We got traffic jams in this general area. Why? We do a roundabout for here? Interesting. Let's put a couple roundabouts in. I really hate doing that, to be honest. Got a big one there and a big one there. Hit play. I don't know if that helps or that hurts, but let's see what happens. My watch keeps buzzing, telling me I've been sitting for too long. But you guys don't understand. Playing a game. Oh, we got a stoplight right here. That can certainly cause a problem. We want no stoplight. And we definitely want no crosswalk and no crosswalk. And we want no walkway and no walkway. Nope, 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 and nope. A big noper. That could have been most of our problem. Maybe. Because we're still facing traffic. We might need to make another cross street. Like one of these guys going all the way across, because we're getting bottlenecked right here. So let's pause. And let's do that. Let's do University Boulevard. Gosh, do I pick on that one? I really don't want to make that one a major thoroughfare. All right, so we're gonna go back, and against my better judgment, we'll bring you up to about there, and then up to 30, 30, down. It's not in time. Okay, so that did it. This one may not work. I have to probably redo this one. Let's see if we can bring it back out. Okay, so we got a thoroughfare there now. And I notice I didn't put it to here. I'm trying to get this road used more. Obviously, we've got this bottleneck here too. All right, let's see what that does. Feel like maybe we could create a road, highway road, 2 lanes, and just do a oh man. Well, I guess kind of what I wanted. I wanted to come here, 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 right? But I don't want any intersection. No, 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 and no. No. There. So if you're trying to go right, and then no, and no, and no, and then we don't want any lights here. This is not for that. We want no left turn here. I just want to make sure if they're coming this direction and they want to go right, they don't have to go to this inner circle deal, is the point. And we have tons of walkers, man. And a lot of walkers. I don't like that. But at the same time, I understand it. I'm a runner myself. You getting any better? Street is just getting hammered, man. I don't think it's big enough. That intersection's getting pretty heavily used. Oh, there's a light here. Well, it has to be a light because I don't have anything else there. think the light kind of makes sense, though. Going left on that is becoming a thing. Yeah, see, these guys are all trying to go left now. Ew, I don't like that. Because they're not coming down. There's no way to go left. Oh. Okay. Getting lots of traffic. All right, we got some city duties to look at too. So let's come in here. What are you doing? I want you, all of you. And then we can do all of you, 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 and then all of us.
This is Second Moon Radio Classical for the modern age. Unlike most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone sitting in front of a
Curious.
sheet of
Do you hear the guy talking right now?
using
The radio guy?
imagination.
All right, turn it down pretty low. You guys can't hear him.
Silent audio masterpiece. Now here we sit, listening at full volume, and our souls are transported. But let us not tarry.
It's like a radio guy
To the next
on the game.
episode.
Chimes in every now and then.
Just in from traffic.
And they let you know about traffic.
The streets you
This guy's talking about traffic now.
on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast.
Okay, so we got that housing fixed.
Plan your trip out.
We've got a few over here.
I'd rather wait an hour or
This one here.
thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what to do with.
And you know what that
There we
means?
go.
It means we're not cutting things close enough.
Well, no. The point is we're selling it and bringing money into local
That's right.
economy.
You could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this.
All right, we're gonna do these guys, those guys. I probably need to make some more housing on the outskirts to accommodate any of these houses that we are demolishing, if you will. All right, done with that. I don't know why when I hit escape, why it still shows all the buses. That doesn't really kind of add up to me, but that's okay. All right, we got a couple more houses over here. Let's just try and solve this problem now. Get all of these done. Okay, that done there. So, yeah, we got that guy who's not liking life. Pause. We're just gonna make one big happy home there. He's not liking life. He could have just moved. That's okay. You know what? I'll move you. I'll move you, sir. It's not a big deal. There is no harm in me moving you. Do a whole bunch of other housing in this section if we need to. Okay. Got that solved. So this whole area now, actually, besides this one block, is the outlier, and it's row homes. I'll be honest with you, I don't really care about that. I mean, y'all are row homes. High rent, good gosh. I mean, like, I could do high density. My problem with that is, what did I do? Note this. I could do high density. The problem is it never fills in. Well, I mean, let's see if that ever fills in. It never fills in. We were medium density before. All right, so we got some high density available now to us. Got a couple more up here. I feel like I'm kind of done with that for now. So we got that all taken care of. Really need to think about industry eventually. And a liquid refill. How's the intersection here looking? Like trash. It is a cluster of trash. It's just all a cluster of trash. We got a trash coming in here. We got a trash going in there. We got a trash going in. This whole area is generally Clusterville. I mean, if I had to like zone this off, that's what it would be called. I am shocked that the University Street. Wait, what happened here? Why isn't this? That's University Street, I thought. I thought I named that. Maybe it aired on mute earlier. I've named that before, and I think what happened is my game crashed. I am now up to 3 game crashes. Not complaining, just commenting. 3 game crashes. I do think I need a water refill / beverage of choice. And maybe to let the game tick, we want low demand, low density residential, and we are screaming for business, industry, and offices. All right, I want to pause right there. And I'm going to just make sure one more time. Soy this is production. Where was the limit on that guy? I don't see it now. All right, I'm going to pause right there. And I will be right back. Give me about 5 minutes or less. Be right back.
Work for large corporate banks and
All right. Let's see what kind of mischief we can get into now. Hey, Selena, are you back? I missed you the first time. Sorry if you're messaging now. I'm just getting back from a break. All right. All right, so we got our highway taken care of. Oh, we didn't ever fix this area actually. Let me see. We'll do soften and soften. It's not really soft, but you know. Okay, that's better. All right, so we kind of solved the housing crisis that was over here. What's your problem? Lack of entertainment, high noise pollution. So what business do we have over here? Business. We got lots of business. We got business all around. I got a school on the corner. Let's do that. Trying to get that to take up the whole corner. Let's do all of you. Trying to create quote unquote entertainment, y'all. We want tainment with inners. And I think we just aired out. I think it crashed. I'm going to put it to the be right back screen because apparently it's not responding. Yeah, game crashed. Gosh dang it. Well, we have had 3 episodes, 3 streams with 3 crashes. I think we're through 3. It's fun times. Fun times. I need to put that on my to-do list. Look at the logs. I love to do log checking. So I do for work. I don't do that list. All right, load game. We got one as long ago as 509. The auto saves. Let me put it back to 16. That way you can see what I'm seeing. And yeah, so we got one that was. I mean, it's 513, so we'll just go with that. All good. Not too far back. All right. What did I change? I don't, oh, I built in business over here. We had some business going on. So we're going to do the same thing. We'll just go back over here, do some highfalutin business. We did a little bit of business back over there. I feel like actually this might have been a little too far north for our business. I think the business is in here. I think it was pause, do this corner with business. Go here, business, business. What's up with you? Why aren't you? Oh, I did the whole thing. Whoops. I did not actually mean to do that, but I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. All right, so that's all done. And then we want more business. Let's see. What are you labeled as? I could do business. We could do business. We could do a little bit of business right here on the corner. And we can delete you out. Go. These guys are complaining about rent. Well, I mean, we could put some more business there. That would solve your rental problem. All right, we got that solved. And that was the problem. This guy, he wanted more business area for entertainment was the way I read that. No one else is complaining except for a section here. So let's do high density or medium density, sorry, in this section and that section. And we're going. Play needs to go fast forward. All right, so we got this section pretty much resolved. So now we got this section over here. We got a few in this section here that need to be looked up. I paused it again. So we'll do maybe zooming in just to make sure we don't do too much. How about there? There. And actually, this group, you're going to go more the bigger buildings. Like that. I hit play. 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 Go, go, go. But you guys could go. I'm not sure if y'all are aware, but I'm a massive soccer fan. I used to play FIFA like religiously. And the Dynamo played tonight around 6. I think it's on Apple TV. So that is the one drag to that. But if you are interested in a sport to watch that is different, that might be something to watch this evening. It'd be kind of cool. Probably gonna tune in about 45 minutes and watch that. See how they do. It was a great start to the season with, well, I should say start, mid-seasons when I started paying attention. Messi actually got acquired by Inter Miami, and they were the last place team in the league, essentially. So they didn't do so well even with him. He actually got injured, and they tried to hide it, fortunately. So he didn't play for very long, but he did play for a while, and then they didn't make it out of the, you know, they didn't make it into the playoffs. I guess is the way I should say that. But it was interesting to see because they were mighty close. They had like one game at the very end, and if they'd have won that, they had a chance, and obviously one game to the next game and the next game. So I don't know, it was one game winning and they were in, but it would have been close. So long story long, would have been cool to see that, the comeback story, if you will. So he has next season with them. I don't know that he is contracted past next season. I think it was just for that period. Now, I will say they spent a truckload on him in both advertising and deals. So that would be the next question, is how long does that really go with the amount they spent? I would assume it would go longer than one real full season, like the half season there, then the next season only till January. But I didn't follow as close to know one way or the other. So we shall see. But it's fun to watch nonetheless. It's probably the greatest soccer player ever to play the game, as far as I'm concerned. Ronaldo might be the only alternative to that, if you will. We got created row housing, and it looks like that's not taking off, even though they're asking for it. It's one of those, I think, game snafus. So we're going to just start making new housing. So we're going to come up here with this 2-lane road. I don't think actually we're going to do that. We're going to come in here. Okay. I don't think I did that right. I come in here like so. And then we're going to come. Nope. Oh, look at that. It actually lined up. What do you know? All right, we got that one, and we got these big roads. So these are the bigger ones with the yellow strip. We're going to zoom out. The question is, do we take them all the way down or do we end them at a certain point? So why don't we do this? Why don't we take this road over here, bring it across. As far as I'm concerned, we can just bring it all the way across. All right. Like a major drag. It's overlapping into the road. I mean, so what, dude? Just go. Go. All right. And then there. Cool. Okay. And then now we come back. We take you. It's not working. One more time. You. And drag you north. Everything's north in my perspective. Because my perspective. Don't challenge me on that. We go there, and then we'll do one more. I don't care the distance so much as I care that it's 90. 90. All right, we got those two roads going. And then now I can just fill them in with the tiny ones for all I care. So then we can do you perfectly. That didn't go perfectly. It was like just a slight smidge off. Way to go, Birdsong Street. By the way, if you are watching and you have not chimed in to say hello, I will repeat my chime again. Say, please do say hello, and let's get a street named after you. Say hi, let us know what the street name would be. What is your choice? Could be your name, could be the street you grew up on, could be random. We have named things as silly as Poop Street, Toots LaRue. We have Frosty Street. We have anything and everything you can imagine. What would your street be called? I cannot get this to go straight and not have a gap in the middle, man. It's like I'm a dentist and I cannot get it to connect without doing a gap tooth connection. Like that should not have there should be no delay in that. Like there should be straight blocks in between. It was lined up perfectly. But no. No, they say no. They say you are a fool in the making. See how straight oh, look at that. Look at that. And then I go 80. Oh, see, that did it right. So I have to start it in the middle of it, apparently? No, no, no. As soon as I go in the middle, then it jacks it all up again. I don't understand it. So like that space, if we come back again and go this way, what does it do? Let's fool it. Let's put a little foolery. Ah, it still didn't do it. I don't get it. It's right there. And then it jacks it up again. I don't understand. Why are you trying to make this hectic? It's actually funny. I think the other road's curved. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, see, it's 89 degrees at the top. So maybe it's not what I'm doing. That went off crooked too. Oh my gosh, we are just getting everything. We're getting complaints of drinking water. I just noticed that. And then I don't know. Why is it going 78? Just go 80 there. Okay. So then if we want to come back, this is a 90. See, yeah, it's slightly off. That's why. All right, I want this road to be the road. We'll deal with it. And then we'll go 80, 90 degrees. So that one's straight. We got a space. And then if I come one over, nope. We come one over, we go here. Oh man, come on, really? I don't know. It's like it's off, but it's I think it's the hill. I think it's the fact I'm on a hill. It's just throwing it slightly sour. Because I had to come back slightly, I think, on that one. Yeah, maybe that's the issue. So it starts going awry right about there. If I do another one and I tinker it back slightly, oh, look at that. Yeah, I think I figured it out. I figured it out, y'all. I had a lady today that said I had an accent. I was having my lunch. I politely said hello, and she politely said back, "Where are you from?" And I told her I was from Tejas, and she politely said, "Oh, no wonder you have an accent." And I'm like, "What the heck? I do not have an accent. You have an accent." No, I really didn't say what the heck. I found it interesting that I was told I had an accent when even my family says I don't sound like I'm from Tejas. For those who don't know, Tejas is Texas. Um, oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna live with that. Curious what your thoughts are. Do I sound like I have an accent? We're gonna do the low density because actually we don't want that. We want this. They don't want to be on that main street. It doesn't really want to be on these roads apparently, according to residential suitability. I don't know where else to put you guys, but that's fine. I mean, you can not want to be anywhere and then be there. I mean, it's not like I choose where you go, other than the fact that I choose everything. You can certainly blame me for it. Bam. Let's put an office building right smack there. And smack there. Let's see what these towers end up being. These guys are going to be monstrosities. No, they didn't. Actually, they didn't go very tall. I thought for sure that thing was going to be sky high. Because look at that thing. It's sky high on the rating. Oh, we haven't looked at our city in a while. Let's go in and look close. Let's go look at the 10i kind of look, if you will. Our graphics with the PX are crap. That tree's coming in finally. This is not my video card. It should actually do better. Oh, there we go. We got a little bit better. That tree's still kind of not great. I got a 4070 video card. Now, given it isn't a laptop, so it is a little less performant than a general 4070 would be. But I think it's more the game in this case. It's a high demanding game, but that being said, I don't think it's as what the word would be, tuned as it could be. And this is our Notre Dame. Twitch. Oh, what did I do? I went inside of a building apparently. Sorry guys, hold on. Zoom back out. Ooh, I hit play. All right, there we go. Yeah, we went inside that building there. This is our cemetery. We don't have a pet section. I know many people are fond of the movie, but generally we do not plant pets and their graves inside of the cemetery. We do not want the blowback from that. We have a section for you if that is your thing, which is in the other side of the city. We've created another section for a cemetery that is here. And we moved our pet cemetery temporarily. Did we not? We moved it right here, yeah. Pet cemetery is right here. Can I name it Pet Cemetery? Let's see. Pet. Am I spelling that right? I don't know if I spelled that right. Because apparently spelling is tricky. No, I did not spell that right. That is an E. Spelling 101, guys. Pay attention to your spelling when you're in school, because when you get older, spell check is a thing, but it's nice to know it so you're not made fun of. So I'm sure someone giggled at that. All right, so we got Pet Cemetery, which would probably end up moving to a more remote location, which would probably fit the theme of Pet Cemetery. We got a crematorium, and then we didn't actually. Oh, what is going on? My keys are backwards. Sorry, making myself dizzy. We come back in here. We were gonna add. No, we weren't gonna add. We were gonna move you and then add something. Oh, that stinks. We never do that. We're gonna add this guy, set of walls for storing cremated remains of the deceased, which we don't have room for here. I mean, the only way to solve this is to bulldoze homes. I'm not opposed to that, actually. Or positive. We're gonna bulldoze some homes. I didn't think about that the last time we tried this, actually. We do that, we do that, we do that, we do that. And then we undo this, do move. And I think I just spent whatever the heck that was. So we go there on that side of the road now. Oh, dang it. And it created that lift, but that's okay. Okay, so then we click here. We can do an upgrade to this guy. We can do it anywhere along here, essentially. So let's do here. And then we can do you there. And we got two of you then. I don't really know that I need two of you. I don't know if that helps me. But I thought having you next to the fact we have a crematorium here might be a good thing. I mean, we sacrificed a whole lot of housing for that. So let's come back in and we'll put a big house there and a big house there. I have no idea if that's going to fix that problem. And we can put some row houses back here. No idea if we can do anything there, but let's see what that does. And we're going. We killed some houses. We created more death units. What does that do? We got little bitty houses in front. I feel better about that. Oh, I see. It's little like box areas. I mean, I feel like I've been to one of these before. Don't know. Oh, no, what are you? It's like a temple? Okay, well, generally try to stay away from these units. It's kind of how I live. Just to stay away from death, maybe? I don't know if that's a thing to do, but that's what's in my head. All right, we are moving away from that. Got a lot of housing issues over here. My problem is this. We have a lowering demand of low density. We have no medium and no high density. So I could build a whole bunch of low density, which I'm doing right here, right? They're slowly filling in. Pause real quick. I just don't think there's massive need for it. And that's the downside is all those houses over there want more bigger business, like bigger buildings. The problem with that is then I'm kicking people out of the small housing, which is what I'm building now. So it's like this circle of what the heck, folks? Let's build a whole bunch of business. And then we can build a whole bunch. Actually, let's do business here and an office there. Put some office there. do a couple of business units there. Maybe a small one there. Hit play. And then come over here. I'll do small business. And then, nope, I just deleted the thing. That's what you get for moving to my city. Can't trust, I'm not going to click the wrong thing, apparently. About business there. All right, and then closing off the section, I'll do blue and blue. Then they liked all of that. And then we got all of this to build on and see how, even though it wants demand, it's just not building. It's not really in demand like it says it is. I think once these other buildings get set up, maybe it'll be more in demand. Okay, so the question I would ask now is how is our happiness? Everything's green over here. Health coverage is crap on this section, which we knew we were going to have to build another hospital clinic thing on this side. It's a new district we've created. How does that help? So we've got University Boulevard here. I'm wondering if we went one road in between these that goes directly to the other side, would that help connect the two, or does this road here do all of it for us? Just trying to think of like where we would put the hospital. If we put it in here, it would be blocked. If we put it here, it might feed into the other district more. I don't really have the answers. I just have the questions. That is the problem with this. All right, we're gonna build that out a little bit. And we're gonna build that out a little bit. Yikes, that didn't go well. I know it hooked back in, but it did hook back in the right way. Uh, there we go. That's better. Not perfect, but it's better. That's perfect. All right, we got that one right. And then we're going to do one more street. No, come out too far. And then we'll come up. Bam. Oh, look at that, man. Look at that square. This is what perfect looks like. That wasn't even perfect. That was perfect. All right, we're going to delete out the little fingernail there. We're going to connect you in over here. Then where I was going with this was, do we take a road, go underneath all the way across? Meaning, do we upgrade, say, this road to, say, this? And build a hospital on one side or the other. Kind of cool, right? So let's see. How would that work? You'd come on this side. Oh, we're actually just barely there. And it is like right there at that piece. I don't know if we tried or not, but I think it's worth trying potentially. All right, so what I'm thinking what we'd do is we'd start here. Oh, here, right? We'd go down, I think 60, because I want it to go under, right? So it's under the ground. Okay, we're 30K trying this bad boy. So we're gonna come back up. Oh, and it connected to the wrong one because that's there. You could do a bridge. So maybe we do a bridge here because I really don't want that intersecting. Oh, dang. Yeah, so then you come here to 180. Yeah, there we go. And then now we would connect in this road, which isn't the big dog, it's the smaller one. To 90. Oh, why am I having issues with that? All right, there we go. And then now we would do 30 tall. Go here to here. And we come back down. Right. Nope, not off center. Connect you in there. You and there. All right, so we got that road going over the top of it, and the other road connecting in. So the point of why I'm trying to do that is if I put a hospital someplace, I would prefer it have direct access through and not have to go over and through a light, which I think would help us long term. I don't know the answer to that. So if now if I come back in and put a clinic down, the whole thing goes green. So if I did this, I don't know. I think it's better, obviously. I just don't know if it really did need. I don't know if I did better or not. So maybe we come. So this is bright red, so the chance of this having better access is slimmer. So my gut would be to put it up here, like right near this intersection. In fact, we can put on the inside for all I care, so because I don't know what's going to go on the outside. And in case I want to do a UE right there, let's go do you kind of out or roundabout. So let's do that. Okay. And then that kind of solves problems. Obviously, you're not going to get clinical help up here. We already have a house saying, I don't like you. What are you condemned? We don't have any other reason for that. Okay, well, condemned because we built there. We did the road there. That's why. All right, so now I've got medical there. What about fire? Fire. Fire looks generally okay. Let me hit escape, save game, and do 40. I know we have our other saves. We go to load game, 543. It literally had just saved. So I had a little blip of it not coming back to me, and I'm like, well, let's save real quick. But that was the actual game saving intermittently. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit of a FOMO stress, if you will, on the game trying to crash, but not crashing. Um, what if we do a couple more houses that are decorative in here going down this slope? We kind of take them off to the side. We could do like off of here. I want to actually kill the loop and do a smaller road off one side like that. We could do like this. I don't really want to do it angled. I would just say do it. How do you do curves? I don't know. The curve of the mountain? We'll get fewer houses, but I don't really know if I care so much. So we come down here and we curve. All right, we got that. And then we can come here. Ah, come on. That second click never does the line up right. Mm, Austin, you're pretty quiet, buddy. Are you lost in Brie Larson's eyes? Just curious. You haven't chatted in a while. You still with me? All right, let's see. And then we could do one of these streets going straight through. You mean do that one maybe going straight through? Oh, yeah, there. And then we connect you in. There we go. Oh, I think I got a bigger street here. Actually, we do. So it's the big dog. Slope too steep, said no one. What in the heck? No one wanted to live there after I made that. They're all like, nope, that slope's too steep. I can even say it. Slope is too steep. And then I have to rebuild it. Oh, it changed the dynamic of the house build. That's why it does that. I get it now. We see that quite often. By the way, if you are watching, do say hello in chat, and let's get a street named after you. Here, coming down to the wee hours of the stream at this point. I'm gonna have to go eat here pretty soon. It is almost 6. We've got 74 million in the bank. We are earning 2.5 mil. How are we up to 2.5 mil suddenly? Service trade didn't increase. Taxes. That we created a whole bunch of new areas for people to live, and for that reason we are getting taxes. Love it. Love it. All right, let's do some high business. We will get some business in there, some business in there. How about some more business there? We'll do some lower in that section. And then maybe we get a little bit of office. We definitely need to go back and give love to the industry. We have not done that as of late. Okay, so there's that. And then some more residential. That's that perfect square that we've got there. Look at these perfect squares. And then I don't know that we have demand for row homes, but let's do a little bit of that. Okay, so we got that going now. Escape. And then we were looking at fire. You got really bad fire control here. Wow, even if I put it here, it's pretty terrible too. What about fire station? Do I have a fire station? I have one right there. Literally right there, I have one. Pause. Fire. Okay, so I got you. What about you? I move you to here. I mean, it does no good. You guys are just really high. Whatever's living there is just high society for fire. Content, but unreliable mail service, lack of entertainment. You were getting no entertainment and no mail service. I have a feeling that the whole point of that would be the fact that you're hard to get to. we could extend the street one way or the other. So one way to solve that. We could do one of a few things. We could extend this street right or left. I don't know if that's going to be as important as extending this street. So let's go here. Upgrade. Let me upgrade ya. We can go this way and still add more buildings because it goes backwards, right? And we can come here, 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 and then it will pause, right? So then we come back in. I want to say these guys are all high density, like this, like that. Pretty sure that's what this is. If this doesn't rebuild like right away, then I will. Nah, it looks like it's gonna rebuild. Yeah, okay. And then now here, let's put a little, yeah, put a little roundabout. Okay, and then my question now would be, what does your fire look like? Fire! You are still trash. You were, oh, yeah, you're still trash. You're still trash. There's no getting rid of how trashy that area is. That's unfortunate. That's because they have to go around that, I guess, to get to you. I can't solve that fire hazard. As much as I want, I can't solve it. Without deleting it, really. Okay. I think what we might do, we're at 6 o'clock my time. Let's pause. Let me go eat. It's not saying I won't come back to this. Oh, it crashed. I didn't fix this, I guess, before it crashed or saved or whatever. Let me fix that real quick. We come in here, we're gonna do smooth terrain, baby. We're gonna smooth it out. Yes. Smooth terrain. All right, we got that all smoothed out. And there we go. We can't even tell the hand of God touched it. I mean, you can, but you can't. All right. There. And then we're going to say escape, save, just save over 40 is yours. And then we're going to end right there. I think that will be the end of the session. You know what I should probably do? When I end the session, let's check things. So we're at 76 mil, earning almost 3 million. Oh, I just take back down, as I said, 2.7 million a month, and it's ticking down. So I think really and truly having the extended residential areas are really helping us extremely much. So we probably need to do a few more of that, maybe fill in this section here next. I mean, we could probably get that up to 3.5 doing that, but it's crazy how much it goes up and down. Yeah, we need to work into our medical district here. We've got 2 tunnels going now. Got highways going around it. We got a whole other section over there we can build into. And then the other things we can do, look into oil and minerals. The 2 things we haven't even touched. We have this rock deal here that we created. And I have no idea how well that business is doing, but we created that. It's the only kind of industry, if you will, outside of the chicken and the grain that we've done. So we've got ore, coal, oil. I should probably do ore, coal, I'm sorry. Coal, ore, and oil drilling. See how that goes. We got plenty of areas we can start doing that and see what we can earn some money for. Okay, so that's gonna be end. Last look at our profits. We're at 2.6 million on this one, and we are at August 2025. So I'm gonna hit pause. We're gonna escape. We're gonna save one more time. Save, yes. And we are gonna end it here. Have a good evening. And if I don't see you tomorrow.